are listening to UFO Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
UFO Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
UFO Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
UFO Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You are listening to UFO Radio with Rich Giordano.
All right. Welcome to Goof On, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. It is September 4th, 2022. And it is Labor Day weekend, Labor Day weekend. And we're still rocking at the peak of the weekend right now. You're here at Goof On. I can't believe it. I hope those 9-to-5ers are sucking it up. Because Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday's coming faster than you know. So enjoy the moment. Tonight, I don't know. But tonight, because it's Sunday, and, a lot of people are doing other things right now, and we're here, I figured we can just browse through, go through UFO sightings. I guess it's the regular show. We're pretty much going to talk about what's been going on. I know John Greenwald put another video out. I'd like to look at that with y'all. And then we'll be done. As you can see, I got the host of characters behind me. The main one. That's right. That's Glue Eleganzo. He's the glue that's keeping all the bullshit together in this field. Roll call, everyone. Wilka. Hey, welcome to the show. The shirtless Bob Berkins is here. Dave Bailey's here. Welcome to the show, guys. I may open up the invite to talk to you guys. I don't know if I'm going to do it 70-30. That I'm not. But I'm thinking about it. Maybe I want some other opinions other than my own. But hey. No, well, Dave Bailey. I guess you could say that. All hail the mighty Goofon. You see, I can't have. I think what happens is when I touch my weed, I think it's on my thumbs or my fingers. And when I touch my cap and do this, I think I get the residue on the cap. Moonlit, welcome to the show. DJ 808, Big Audio Adventures. How you doing? Welcome to the show. Why do I know this? Is that Lou Jimenez? Is that his other account he has? Rebecca Wiles is here, everybody. Wild Side is here. Welcome to the show. Samo, Goofonian Rockstar. Welcome to the show. Zach Diecast Monsu. Welcome to the show. Helen Crystal Energy. Welcome to the show. WAF 007. Welcome to the show. Alfie Joe Bob. Welcome to the show. Carlin. Welcome to the show, Carlin. Quintum Ozzy. Dinkum Ozzy. I saw Quintum. I'm dying, guys. I'm literally falling apart in front of you. Everything's starting to go little by little. It's going. What's up, Nick? Welcome to the... Ooh. Sarah M., you too. Welcome to the show. Tomas Robert. Welcome to the show. Tom Roberts is here, everybody. Event Horizons. Wicked World is here. Welcome to the show. Ooh. Sky Allen. How you doing? Welcome to the show. And Glenn Collins. Who's here at the front door? Marvindale Likens Jr. is here. Welcome to the show. Steve K. Luce CR doesn't know what an 808. He's from Hawaii. He is a Hawaii. He's a sumo. He's not. That guy is not Cuban. He is sumo. Right? Isn't that what they call him? Like a sumo wrestler? No, what do they call the Hawaiian, the big Hawaiian guys? What are they called? That's what Lou Jimenez. His name's not even Lou Jimenez. It's probably something else that's Hawaiian. Alukalaka Wemi. I know you want to lay me. I don't know. Gyro's here, though. What's up, man? Stavro? Welcome to the show. Welcome, everybody. Let's get started. Scott Blight just snuck in. How you doing, man? You guys subbed to Jeff Willis? That's cool, man. Don Mofo, what's up? Yeah, Jeff, I know the last time I saw you guys, 40 people subscribed to him. Let's take a look and see how many subscribed to Jeff Willis since yesterday's show. Just for S&Gs. Shits and giggles. Let's take a look at UFO. Jeff's a good guy, man. And, he's got what I got on video, and a lot of it is up to interpretation, and, it's not easy to say everything's a UFO. And Jeff didn't say that. But we all have questionable stuff. Holy shit! You guys, 90 people subscribed to him. Jesus. Wow. Thank you for doing that. That guy, yeah, he's a nice guy. You'll find that out. There's nobody has a mean thing to say about Jeff Willis. Not a single person can say it. Never heard it. Never heard it. Yeah, and I know when he was doing the show with me, people were telling him to get out of there. What are you doing a show with this guy for? Yeah. And now he knows. He knows. Jeff knows. See, I've been battling from day one. Lou Jimenez, he gets into a little hot water for what? Maybe a month, couple weeks, and he quits. That's not the kind of guy you want by your side on the battlefield. A quitter. I know, he did a lot with the home phone, but all that is just people getting together and saying, here's what I believe, and everybody goes, well, I believe that too. It's a whole kiss-ass suck-up thing, and nobody wanted to do it anymore. They knew what it was. It was only helping him. That's how people started seeing it. That's why that didn't work this year. people started to see what kind of person he is, and especially after what they did to Lou, which, by the way, should have happened a long time ago. Maybe not by them, or rather be squidding, but it happened. And Lou Elizondo is the problem. Yeah, it's nothing. I don't think Lou Jimenez should have been put in this position. And I feel bad for the guy. I mean, he was being. I don't know what goes on behind the scenes, and I don't know what kind of person Lou Jimenez is. And maybe, just maybe, the personality came out. We all saw what he's like when he's angry, or playing like he's angry. But I thought he was really angry. I thought for most of it. He had a good reason. But you don't quit. They win if you do. And I'll say it again. Said it before. We're better with that show around than with it not around. Now, more than ever. Now more than ever. And I'm not saying to go against Lou or anything, but just keep doing what the fuck you're doing, man. What are you quitting for? By the way, if you want to help support GoofOn, all the links are in the show description. Super Chat, Super Sticker, PayPal, Cash App, and all the other ways. 2 other ways. What is it? Become a member and buy a coffee nose. Yeah. So, you don't quit. You just don't. I understand. It's frustrating. It sucks. People are hating you. I get it. It's my life every day. Well, I don't want it to be my life every day. Well, when you come back, what do you think? We're going to forget? What do you think? We're going to forget? Oh, who's this new guy? Oh, I've never seen this before. I mean, what do you think's going to happen? Right? Oh, I forgot. Oh, I didn't even remember that. That's this guy? Oh, it's amazing what 100 days can do to my memory. I have no recollection of who. Huh? Celebrity what? Apprentice? It is John Greenwald's turn. Well, we're going to look into that a little bit. I am really just going to talk about the current state we're in, which we've been talking about it for a few days, I know. But new stuff keeps popping up. People have other opinions. Let me ask you this. Do we really care? Is the question. Do we really care? Oh, Gigi Abulin, perfect. He did quit to see if anybody would miss him. Yep, you're 100% right. You know what? I quit for that reason, to see if anybody would miss me. Plus, I was super frustrated in 2010, 2011. I had a lot on my plate. Divorce, living now on my own again. It was a new beginning, literally, for me. So I had a good reason to quit. He didn't have a good reason to quit. He just wanted to see what would happen if he did. So when he comes back, oh, this is great. I'm so glad you didn't quit. My God. My God. What was that? Dorothy Hawkins, $2 super chat says, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Well, in this case, when the going gets tough, the tough run away. When the going gets tough, the tough ain't around over there. You just leave? Right, Dorothy. When the going gets tough, the tough gets going. What did we do? Got all those strikes, had the other channel, kept on going. You guys were so good. Man, thank you for that. You actually saved GoofOn. You. By supporting that other channel when we needed to. And it's there for this reason. Sad. Sad. Thanks, Dorothy, first super chat of the night as well. So I'm just going to play it. I'm not going to say it. Oh, it's weird that way. Thank you, Dorothy Hawkins, for the $2 when I go and get tough gets going. Super chat that good. First super chat of the night. Mucho gusto, generoso, continuing supporter of Goof On and a good friend of the show. I think I've got that down pat now. Thanks, Dorothy. Mucho gusto, generoso. Yeah, it's weird, man. You know, it happens all the time in ufology. I really don't understand why I'm the bad guy. I really don't. I can see it, but it really shouldn't be happening. It shouldn't happen. Yeah, it shouldn't. Nobody ever reached out and said, let's talk about why you're saying this. Nobody ever said, hey, why don't we come on your show or you come on my show and we can talk about why you don't believe this guy. Lou Elizondo, or anybody for that matter. Gary Nolan's really trying to pump up himself, right? And why is he even in this? Because he has that, he created the thing to analyze the brain when it gets injured, and he was the only one who came up with this thing. So I guess the CIA paid him a visit and said, hey, with your knowledge of this, we have this. People who say they've gotten near UFOs and their brain is a little enlarged or their scalp is being ripped off their head. Can you tell us why? You don't have anybody else that can do this? Nope, you're the only one. You are my only hope. Gary Nolan. And since then, what are there now? 200 cases or something that he looked into? I know Dorothy sent me some things. We'll get into that. Let's start rolling here. I want to go back to something I played the other day. And I meant to go back and I didn't. And this was from CNET. And this was off of the Astronautics Expert Reacts to UFO video. And I'm going to play it again because it's very interesting. The lie that comes out of this mouth, which is the same lie Michio Kaku now talks about. Michio Kaku is saying that we have now extended verifiable data that these objects, we got them at unmistaken. What does he say? It's a lot. They go very fast, and we've tracked them with these movements that can't be made by humans, or our equipment, whatever, something like that. Spectacular speeds. I mean, it was just bullshit. We don't have any of that. Nobody's ever seen that. He's saying it's like we actually saw that. Well, that's where this guy comes in. Remember Mr. Brow? Yeah. So let me, I think I need to rewind because he talks about the gimbal. Now, let's go a little forward. I think it's here.
This is a very interesting clip as well. It does not appear to be aerodynamically viable from the way we build vehicles. It's moving at extreme velocities, and the most fast.
That's it right there. That's a fucking script he's reading. He memorized. That's not true. That's not crazy speeds or movements or anything at all. I think it's what? I don't even know if it was going more than 200 miles an hour. I don't know, 50, 80? I don't remember. But it's not on camera making those types of maneuvers.
At extreme velocities, and the most...
There's no extreme velocity. Unbelievable.
Fascinating part of this particular video is that it is shot in infrared, and you don't see any signs of exhaust or any indication of propulsion. It is making changes in its flight angle that don't tell us anything about how it is able to achieve those kinds of maneuvers. It's very clear from the dash that the pilot has acquired it, is locked on target, and they're watching it very carefully. Our vehicles would just crumble if we were trying to do that.
What is he talking about? We would crumble under that amount of... Why the lie? Right? This guy has no fucking idea what he's talking about. He's basically lying on camera. That's a bold-faced lie. Or he's so smart, he's stupid. How many times have you heard me say that? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, I haven't listened to the rest of it. Let's hear what he says about the go fast.
This video, entitled Go Fast, by a Navy fighter jet from the nuclear aircraft carrier USS Theodore Roosevelt.
Now, we know this isn't going very fast. A lot of people think this is a bird. I can't tell what it is. I don't know, but I don't think it's an unmanned craft or a UFO. I think this is a mundane thing, like a bird, like a balloon, maybe a drone, but I'm not sure. I just don't see UFO in this.
This is a puzzling clip. It is moving very fast and very...
No, it's not! It's not moving very fast, you shitneck!
Low, close to the...
Oh, that's what people don't want me to do. Say that. That's I gotta stop calling people names, right? Okay.
Surface of the ocean. I'm impressed.
Wait a minute. I saw something weird. Hold on a second. In the ocean. Yep, that was it. It was him.
Surface of the ocean. I'm impressed. I'm impressed that our professionally trained pilots can lock on. I mean, at a minimum,
I can't believe this dumb motherfucker.
I mean, at a minimum, this is extremely good exercise for our fighter pilots, as long as it does not pose a threat.
I literally, I can't watch any more of this idiot. I can't. Wow, this is awful. This is the worst thing I've seen since Corbell put a video out. I can't. I just, we got to put him in the picture back here. He's not all there, I don't think. I think this guy's, I don't like it.
Oh my gosh, dude. Wow.
What appears to have happened is that the vehicle submerged.
Oh, you stupid, stupid man. Did anybody see that? Did anybody see that object submerge?
Into the ocean. A term,
you dummy.
has
Oh
been
my
applied,
God.
which says these are capable of trans-medium flight.
Medium.
Again, our
Big
physics
cock in your mouth at
will
the
not
same time.
allow anything to do that kind of a maneuver. It appears to me that
That's right,
many
I
of
said
these
it. I don't
objects
care.
are tracking
I don't care
military
about- I don't care anymore.
installations. We know in general that military
mad.
installations
That's how
are
I get
targeted.
mad.
There is some correlation between nuclear armaments and these objects.
Oh, wow, you're brilliant, Doc, or whatever the hell you think you are. Brilliant. I let's see. There was one that I saw him talk about. I think it was the Chilean one. Yeah, it is. This is gonna. I might actually have a conniption watching this.
This encounter from 2014 was recorded by a Chilean Navy.
What did he say? Did he say retarded? What did he just say?
Was recorded by a
recorded. Got it.
Chilean Navy helicopter. We are not the only nation that's been observing these kinds of phenomena.
Oh, thanks, Doc, or whatever. What is this guy's name? Aeronautics. Who is this guy? What is this guy's name? Madhu Thengval. What is it? Thengavalu. This guy's the worst. This guy's the worst. Instead, his name is Mad, M-A-D-H-U. I'm going to call him the Mad Hatter. This guy's mad. Just mad. That's it. He's mad. Mad who? Thangavalu. Oh my God. Did you hear that name? Thank God I'm Lou. His last name is Thangavelu. That sounds like Thank God I'm Lou. But it's Thangavalu. Holy shit. Thank God I'm Lou? This is fixed. This is all fixed. I'm kidding. All right, let's see what the Mad Hatter, Thank God I'm Lou, has to say.
These objects appear all over the world, not only in the United States.
They do? Didn't know. Hey, did you know that UFOs happen all over the world? Thanks.
In this particular instance, what you're seeing is that there is a trail. What that means is that it is either burning up something or it is ejecting an exhaust. If you look at how asteroids come into the atmosphere and you observe them in the infrared, this is the kind of signature you will get where you're burning up ablatory material. That is what you see in the trail. When I first saw this, I was looking to see how fast it was translating, because many times upper stages of rocket ships can burn up in the sky. And this seemed a little bit too slow for that. Very hard to tell. It's puzzling.
I can't do this anymore. Oh, I didn't know there was a super chat up when the video was up. Moonlight with the $2 super chat says, and thank you very much. Tic tac, go fast, gimbal, daddy, gimbal. Word porn. Tic tac, go fast, gimbal, daddy, gimbal. It is word porn. That's what it's all about. That's it's all about, guys. And their porn. That's all it is. Oh, Gyro, why do you gotta go, dude? No, I'm kidding. See you later. Thank you, Moonlick, for the $2. A continuing supporter of Goof On. What, people are upset that I'm upset? You know? Oh, come on. I was only kidding. Fine. Whatever. No, I'm talking... That's fine. Now, I'm just confused right now. Again, people getting upset over something they shouldn't. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm trying my hardest. But, you know, certain guidelines here I like, and just doesn't seem to work. So, anyway. Oh well. I'm just thinking. Just thinking. Before I make my next move. That's all. I don't know what I want to do anymore. I was holding on to this since the Alien Attic show. It is Alien Art by, I thought it was Mike Rogers, because he has drawings and stuff that he does, you know. So when I was looking him up, I came upon Mark Rogers' art. And this is just really good art. Like for aliens and stuff. Look. Take a look at this stuff, man. This is really interesting. I mean, that right there is pretty creepy. But wait until you see all these. You got the Amish, right? With aliens. It's called A Call for Aid. The abduction of Floyd Mawson. Pyramids and ceremonial science temple, excuse me. The captain's departure. Look at all of these. This is all art this guy drew. And it's wild. You got your cryptids here. Let's see if it gives me... Oh, it does. Look at this. I like the reptilian, man. It's wearing a big old thing. How did he get that on with those hands? How did he get that outfit on? You know what I mean? I always wondered, how does a Wookiee work on stuff with the hands he has, those furry hands? There's no way he's holding on to stuff. Doing little, using little tiny tools and stuff like that. No way. But anyway, yeah, I always wondered stuff like that. How did these animals, these alien beings that are supposedly around us, why would they make their spaceships the way they do? That's what I thought about the Predator. When you look at the Predator and see that movie, you have to think, how did they make these weapons? When they're grabbing stuff, it's like a woman with very long nails. You know, they have to palm everything. You ever see them pick stuff up? When they do, it's like this, you know? And then their nails go, because they can't grab it like us, you know? Because it's a costume. And they try to humanize everything. I don't think aliens, if they're intelligent, would make spaceships like discs and things like that. I don't know. I'm just saying. I think they would probably come up with something else. Like, why a disc, you know? Why does it have to be? If you're in space, it doesn't matter what shape you are. Really, it doesn't. But how do you create gravity? Do you need gravity? Are they gravity, planetoid beings that rely on gravity? Do they have to have their ship spinning around? And by the way, that spinning thing, that centrifuge-looking type of thing that creates gravity, they said that is a terrible way to create gravity. It doesn't really work as good as the movies say it does. Yeah, I just saw something on that like a week ago. I was like, oh, that's interesting. I always wondered about that. But here's this guy. He's got some really good stuff. I mean, there's a lot here. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff. I like this one, the triangles. This one's fun. You know, just overlord beings, man. The shocking abduction of Floyd Mawson occurred in the latter half of the 17th century when she and her brother Orrin were crystal hunting in a mysterious mine just north of the Sun Fort outpost. By all accounts, the adventurers stumbled upon the secret location of a Zeta Reticulan ceremonial science temple and were noticed by its non-human inhabitants. it was said that Oren tried to intervene in his sister's otherworldly kidnapping, but alas, he was rendered powerless by extraterrestrial mind magic. Spoiler alert, it says, during her time away from the planet, Floy was given music lessons for 100 years and then returned to Earth as the greatest guitarist ever. But despite Floyd's technical mastery of the instrument, her music was considered unapproachable, overly spacey, and too weird for the average human listener. So are we talking about Yoko Ono? Is that what we're talking about? Have you ever heard her sing? Yoko Ono? The worst. I'll play a little Yoko if you want to hear Yoko Ono. Oh, I'll do it. Yeah, why not? It's that type of show tonight. Yoko Ono. Let's see. Yoko Ono singing. Here we go. Just for S&Gs. Shits and giggles. Oh, is this the one? Yeah, this is the one I wanted. This is where Yoko really started getting into her own. I don't know if any of you remember when Yoko got very popular. There she goes. 4, 3, 2, 1. I call that piece right there, I call it woke. That's the type of music that they can relate to. I don't even want to do it. I would, and I can, but I won't. It's just beautiful. Just it sounds like Bugs Bunny and Donald Duck having sex or something, right? Yeah. Ooh-wah, ooh-wah, ooh, ooh, ooh. I memorized it. It's a beautiful piece. It really is. God bless her. She's so talented. She really is. She really was the Beatles. She was the glue, everything. John Lennon, he's probably standing in his grave right now. Although he could, at this point. So John Greenwald has been being attacked, as you know. We're going to get to that in a few minutes. There's this sighting I want to show you, though. And this comes from Think Tank on Twitter, where it says, at last someone points a telescope at a dot in the sky. Possibly the best evidence yet, if real. I don't know. And I'm not buying it, but I'm going to show you this. Have you seen this? This is unbelievable. I don't know what we're looking at, but it looks real. Ready? All right. So it's already different, right? No, it's not. It really is up there in the sky. See it blinking? It's interesting. It's Yoko on fire. Bob Birkin says fake. Why would you say that? It's pointing at it. It's right up here in the sky. They have their camera on it. Right? There it is. That's it. That's there. Now watch. And you can see the lights flashing on that thing. When he gets it there, you'll see it flashing. I don't know. It looks real. He's 109 zoom, it looks like. No? See it blinking? He zoomed in. That's real. The sky looks the right color. Everything matches to me. That's bizarre. What is it? It looks like a real jet engine. Yeah, it does. But when it was blinking in the sky, it didn't appear to be moving. Let's see if it is. We can't tell. It doesn't look like it's moving. That's why this guy can get it on camera. Maybe it is moving, I don't know. But the shape is weird. Yeah, it does look like the Cylons on Battlestar Galactica. That's it! That's what it looks like. It actually looks like it's coming right for you. Look, you can even see a little alien in there, right? That's what they're going to say. You can see a little alien head in there. Now it's gone. It's just pixelating. I don't know. It's a good one. It's a good one. It's Goldorak? Yeah, it's a good one. I don't know. And there really isn't much on it. Like, I don't even know where it's from. Somebody said, I'm leaning towards an LED kite. You do need wind. It doesn't appear to be windy for a kite. Oh, wait, here it is. Oh, wait, check this out. Somebody says, no one speak about the other picture, a different angle. How is that possible from that altitude, from the observation point? Is this the same object we're looking at? Here's another version. Oh, shit, I didn't see this. Whoa. I'm thinking that is a remote control. You know, we didn't see it fly away. You know what I mean? This is the new thing. They're going to show it in the sky, but do we see it leave the area? Do we see it do something else? Do we get to see? Yeah, something's fishy. Unlike. They're trying to do a side-by-side. It's the same object, no doubt about it. It makes me wonder if this is a remote control toy. Wow. I don't know, guys. It is what it is, and it's on camera, and I need more. We need more. We always need more. They never give us what we are asking for because I think they know what this is. These people, I do. I think they know what it is. Well, why can't we have a video where it takes off? So I'm going to take a look. Oh, shit. I'm not in the mood anymore. Wait a second. Oh, I got it back. Oh. Oh, Jean-Paul Fartra with a $20 super... Wait a second. Oh, a super dono, but you do, there are stars in the sky. That on your super chat. Thank you very much. $20. I appreciate that. Jean-Paul, you're a continuing supporter of GoofOn. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you again. Seriously, the rate of the flashing LED looks like a TV remote LED. Jean-Paul Fartre. I hope I'm saying your name right. I am not sure, Moon, if that really... I guess it could, but I'm not so sure. Those dark stripes like a diamond are actually the point where a delta wing can reconfigure. Interesting. Well, let's put it back up. Just have this on a loop for a minute. What else you guys saying? It's a remote control vibrator butterflies. Yeah, that could be it. Gyro, you and I think much alike, and I don't even know if I'm thinking for you or you're thinking for me. I don't know who you're talking to, but if it's me, thank you. I need to leave. Tell the story online to those kids. Peace all. Bob! How dare you leave? Right when things were going to get good. And they're coming up. Nothing beats UFO chat. Oh, Mr. DB Cooper. Hey, what's up, man? Good to see you. Sunday night. Samo Goofonian says hi. Throwing it hard and fast. Thanks, brother, for the... Oh, got it. It does smell very fishy. How do you negotiate with artificial intelligence? You keep trying until you get the right answer, like I do with my Google Nest and Alexa. All right, I'm done with this. It's Nintendo. Oh, well, look who made it. Alien Girl's here. I'm surprised. We are just past the hour, 8 o'clock Eastern, and we are looking at a UFO sighting that of a flashing light in the sky, somebody zooming in with their camera and showing us what they captured, which is very hard to see without it. So what I want to do, before I knock myself off again, let's go back a screen. You motherless. Why does it do that? It's weird what's happening right now. Let's go to Stink Tank. Stink Tank. That's not nice. Just came out. Shut up. All right, I'm looking. New Chris. Oh, what's this? 46 minutes ago. Christopher Mellon confirms reports of extraterrestrial contact, UFOs over the Capitol, and talks about their presence on Earth. You gotta be me. Really? I gotta hear this.
We're flying right over our capital.
When in 1950?
When you go to the zoo, do you talk to the animals?
Yes.
Why would they want to talk to us? What would be of interest to them? They may be so far beyond us.
Oh my God, that is the dumbest analogy ever. Dumb. We're intelligent beings, and they are way less intelligent. That's why. Because they don't think about talking to us, because they don't know to. But you can teach them. Anyway, that was a dumb analogy. Do you talk to the animals? Yeah, I talk to animals. I don't like that analogy. They're earthly. They are Earth. They are part of our planet. If an alien comes here that's supposedly a lot smarter, don't you think it would try to talk to us? It sees we're a civilization. There are no ape civilizations. There's ape gangs and shit. You know, they have their families and whatnot, but they're not building, buildings and freeways and underground stuff and farming. Can't go by what this guy says. He's going to make us look stupid when in fact we're hip to it. Deathproof Bum 01 with the 5-pounder. Hope you see my super chat this time round. Yep, saw it last time too and shouted it out. Thank you very much for the $5 super chat. And everybody knows that I would never purposely not read a super chat. And if I didn't, you should know that it was an accident. Thank you very much. I'm so glad you came back. It was weird not having you here. Thanks. I appreciate the support. I do. But Coral was here. She saw that we said it. We shouted it out. I'm pretty sure we did. But if we didn't, we don't do it on purpose. Not here anyway. I don't shit on my audience like Lou Jimenez does. I don't understand. Maybe I need to start shitting on the audience. Maybe that's how you get successful in this business. Success isn't by the size of a man's wallet. It's the size of a man's heart. You guys should know that by now. I think you do. Play this guy. This guy is like, anytime he speaks, he's Elizondo. When Elizondo speaks, he's him. They're all the same.
But the other thing I would say is that we have many reports that indicate that there has been some contact and some communication. Don't forget, we've had incidents where these objects were flying right over our capital, the United States, the capital of the United States. And this has happened in other countries. We've had situations where these things have landed and hundreds of people have seen them. There may have been some
look at this guy shaking his head.
Interaction, one. And two, it doesn't surprise me that they don't want to land on the White House lawn and talk to the government,
Y ahora, antes le he preguntado por la paradoja.
Let's just see how he answers. We can figure out the question.
De Fermi.
But I don't like the way Mellon is talking to us like we're children. That's how he's talking. That's what they do. They talk to us like we're kids. Elizondo does it. Angeli.
¿Por qué si hay extraterrestres? ¿Por qué no nos han visitado todavía? Y ahora la vamos a invertir. ¿Por qué deben preocuparme o deben interesarme a mí los extraterrestres, a mí o a cualquiera que habite la Tierra? ¿Por qué?
I could translate for you, Rish. No, let's hear what Mellon says. No.
Well, I think until we know what their motives are and what their capabilities are, we have to be a little bit concerned about the agenda. Somebody, for example, from a national security standpoint.
So he is talking like aliens are real. He's saying, he is acting like the aliens are here. Isn't he? That's what it sounds like. We're trying to communicate and they're trying to communicate and I don't know. That's how I'm hearing it.
Military capabilities. We're seeing a lot of activity around nuclear.
Can I interject? All right. There is not a lot of activity around nuclear bases anymore. I don't know if it's not like it's happening every day, once a week, once a month. It may happen once a year that we know of, but I can only go by about what they tell us. And there just doesn't seem to be an uptick in UFO reports, government sites, being flown over. He's talking about the 50s, acting like, that's just happened. If you go back 60-something years, they did the same thing they're doing now. And that's what John Greenwald talked about. They're suppressing shit even more. We're going to get into that within a couple of minutes here, right after this.
Weapons production and processing facilities, for example, around some of our carrier strike groups and military assets. So who is that and why are they so active there? Why are they so interested? That's just something that we need to know and understand.
That's just something we need to know. Understand. Okay. Well, you've had 75 years to figure it out. You've had many, according to this guy, the Melonhead, there's been numerous and many UFO sightings over facilities like this, like nuclear power plants and other stuff. Capiche? So I don't know why he's even talking about this. It's old news. And if they're still talking about, we need to we were talking about this the day I got into ufology, 2004. The conversation hasn't changed, guys. Nothing has changed. The only thing that's changed in this field is Lou Elizondo and Jeremy Corbell putting out bullshit and all of their little friends believing in them and trying to create a narrative that some people will believe and some others won't. But why would we trust anything any one of these people would say about UFOs? Why? Why now? They're all government. The government has been suppressing UFOs since day one. Well, day two. First day they put it out. We captured a craft. An alien craft, a UFO. And they took it, retracted it. And then they pulled the same garbage. Off-world vehicles. And then they retracted it. It's the same thing. I don't understand why people don't see this. And why get mad at me when I get irate and scream and yell and call people stupid. You should feel the same way. You should have that passion. But we just learned that those people aren't even here full-time. They're part-timers doing one show a week and zero to no research in the meantime. Just feeding off what everybody else says and getting guests to talk about the shit and having 2 other people to help you out. That's super part-time. Why people believed in that fucker is beyond me. Why would you even listen to people who don't know anything? It's beyond me. And that's the thing. They are now getting it. They are now seeing where my frustration comes from. But I would never act like that. No, you do act like that. You just don't do it on camera because you're afraid. You're afraid nobody will come on your show. You're afraid people will hate you and talk about you. My God, why even put yourself on camera and not tell the truth? Why not say what's on your mind? It blows me away. Why are you here? Why are you here? Well, not anymore, but because, you know, that's what they do. They quit when it gets tough. And that's Lou Elizondo, too. Has other people do his dirty work for him so nothing comes back to him. He's the biggest coward, right now, the biggest coward out there. And he has to be a coward. He has to be. Because his job depends on it. And what's scary is it's the like-mindedness of those people that they all look out for each other. And they're okay with him doing what he's doing. They're okay with all the sock accounts and threats and promoting doxing and hurting people. They're okay with that. That's your Lou. Good, good. He should fight for his right to say this and do that. He's doing all he can. And if that's all he can, man, we're in trouble. Because everything that guy touches turns to shit. And he's in everything. Galileo Project, Space Force. He ruined TTSA. He ruined ATIP. He ruined ufology, basically, with all the bullshittery. So now we're stuck asking, who's Lou? Well, you could find out at who'slou.com if you really want to know. At least all the public information out there about him. But there's also Lou's personality. And don't forget, Above Top Secret. Wow, they really put it all out there if you haven't seen the movie. So, you need to see Above Top Secret, and pretty much it explains it. Unbelievable that this guy's a shit. All right, let's get to Greenwald. And Red Rum Joe Merja is a big problem. Major echo chamber for the other side. just real dick. Just real dick he is. Yeah, he is. He's a dick. Hey, Mark Gower. Enjoying the show as always, Rich. Thank you for the $1.79, what is that? A quid? $1.79 quid. Thank you very much. A mucho gusto generoso. Mark Gower. I hope I'm saying that right. It's not Gower. It's Gower. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. 100. I know. You find that interesting, Gigi. So do I. I know, right? On a Sunday. All right, let's get into Greenwald. This is super interesting stuff. Hold on. I want to thank Shell Shock for the $8 Cash App that was sent the other day. I forgot yesterday. I didn't see it till later, or you did it later, one or the other. But let's see. Okay, somebody said check your messages, and I'm doing that now. I don't see any. All right, John Greenwald is really, really, man, that guy. He's a detailed-oriented person. Not a lot of people do the work that he does with the information he gets from these He sees things that, and shows us, and does, what he does is amazing. I can't speak today. I know. You don't have to laugh. I know. I know. Let me pull it up. He put a video out. Is UFO secrecy deepening? Here's why he says yes. Now, this is a 37-minute video. We're not going to play it all, of course. But we'll just get into what he says in the beginning, more or less, and then we'll skip through. In 5. No, hold on. 4, 3, 2, 1,
of a document that I've talked quite a bit about, or at least mentioned on this channel and also in podcasts, that has really not been put into detail in the way that I like, because some people will hear me talk about it and they will hear me talk about the secrecy deepening behind UAP and go, what is John talking about? We hear about UAP all the time. It's in legislation. It's being bantered about in congressional hallways. This is it. We're on a road to disclosure. Well, au contraire, because there is stuff going on now behind the scenes, and now this document coming out kind of showing the world that secrecy is clamping down on this topic. Now, I first got this document, again, it's called a Security Classification Guide, or in brief, a SCG, late last year in 2021.
I want to make a comment real quick. So, John Greenwald thinks that the secrecy is deepening with the information he has. I don't know how much I appreciate this, because that's all I've been saying since day one, is that they're giving us the impression they're doing a lot of work for the UAP UFO discussion, and it's not disclosure, but this is really just look here while we do all this. Talk about the aliens and the mysteries behind it while we go take care of our private, funded, secret shit. You know what I mean? And John's right. Even though he hasn't done anything just yet, what he said, I feel, is correct. It is getting deeper. The secret's getting pushed further and further away, no matter what you think. I know you're going to say, well, the Galileo Project, they're going to look for this, and I'm telling you, they're not going to find anything. And then you're going to go, well, Space Force and all that, Lou's going to be in that. Yeah, well, Lou's going to make sure everything stays top secret. Nobody talks. You know what I mean? He's there as a consultant, but also as an intimidator. Right? So why else would he be around?
It didn't make a whole lot of headlines because, I mean, I'll be honest with you, it's just not sexy. I use that phrase a lot because it's the truth. You need some flashy, some kind of mind-blowing information or implication behind documents to get that national attention. This didn't really get that, nor did I expect it to. But to be honest with you, it's probably one of the, again, in my opinion, one of the most important documents that I've gotten in regards to UAP. Now, why is that? And let me go ahead and tell you guys, get my laser pointer here so I can point to some stuff.
My laser pistol.
This is the cover page. Unidentified Aerial Phenomena Security Classification Guide ID 04-030 from the Naval Intelligence Activity, or NIA. Now, why do I think that this is the most important document? Well, just to give a very brief background, I was going to do a little bit more history on the SCGs, but I decided not to. I welcome you guys all to look it up. It's not exclusive to UAP, but the in short, nutshell version is that every topic, program, or type of information has a guide on how it's classified. Some is very generic, meaning there's not a specific guide for every little thing that may be classified, but rather you'll find them for more specific programs or, in this case, topics. And what essentially they do is they break down how and why to classify it, and it defines the secrecy behind, again, that program or the topic. So in this case here, UAP. So this SCG defines the security classification behind UAP and outlines that any information that's created by UAP breaks down essentially what is classified and what's not. Another way.
And that means anything that looks so good on video, or the story's just too much that the public can't hear it, that they're going to make sure it's categorized as for those eyes only. So I can see where and why John would think that this is going to deepen the security with the SCG, the Security Classification Guide. And it makes total sense to me now. I'm like, how? And that's how. That's exactly why. Because they categorize it, they'll fit. I mean, but that's something we knew was going to happen anyway, but they're putting it in writing. So, you know, pretty much defines it. All right, let's continue this.
Way to kind of summarize that is when you create a memo, a report, you don't just go, well, it's top secret. You know, yeah. There's a reason that things are top secret. There's a reason that things are secret or confidential or unclassified for official use only. So there are manuals and stipulations for all of that that breaks down why things are classified. So let's get into this document here, because I knew back in, I think, early 2020, they were working on this. And through FOIA found banter by Joseph Gradisher within the Navy emails. That was kind of the first thing that confirmed it in writing. Just through research and talking prior to that, I already had a request in for it because I knew that this thing was either being worked on or likely on the books already. So my request was already there, but then I got supporting evidence through another FOIA release that the one of the spokespeople talking about UAP, when they still were within the U.S. Navy, talked about a security classification guide, again, defining the secrecy for UAP.
So the whole time, Lou is out there campaigning for this Arrow office, the AOI MSG. Yeah, Arrow now. Adderall. It has been in the works that they were going to write this up and to clarify and specifically categorize every single UFO sighting that came in from the government, you know, pilots and people of that nature. So that sucks. It does. It sucks so bad. They're now making sure that we know, because, you know, they're going to have once a year, they're supposed to have the hearing, which I don't think they're going to be going, I don't know. I just don't see this working very long at all. I don't know how long this office is going to stay around either. Do they have funding for how many years? Is it 2? I think it was 2 years they get funding and then go from there. Or am I thinking a Galileo project? I may be confused on that. But what if the next administration gets in and now they say, look, what a waste of money. Get it out of here. They could fire Lou, get rid of the whole thing. So they're doing everything. It looks like, and this is, the only reason they're doing this is so that you have the backing of the government to go talk to other governments about what they have, what their great secret is of technology, if they have any. And Lou is a master manipulator, so he can manipulate them into saying stuff. Magicians use it, mentalists use this. I studied magic for a little bit, and I understand that there's a lot of manipulation, and when you do card tricks and things like that, you're picking basically what they want you to pick most of the time, you know, those easy tricks anyway. But the difficult ones, there's more magic going on than you can imagine. Sleight of hand, sleight of voice. That's why you have to listen to everything these people say, word for word. And when you find out they're not telling us anything, well, that was a whole lot of nothing, is what I like to say. That was a whole lot of nothing coming out of that conversation. This sucks. Oh my God, I can't stand it. How could they do this to us? Ma! She's gone, that's right.
So I knew it was a matter of time
Here we go.
before I could at least get, hopefully, some of this released to the general public.
To us.
When I finally got it late last year,
oh my God,
it was heavily redacted. We'll go over every page. It's not too lengthy, but I at least want to break it down for you guys to help prove my point of when I reference this deepening secrecy, this is why.
All right, you guys, I'm going to stop it there because, you know, we do have a lot to go over, but go check out the rest of that on the Black Vault. He just goes into all the redacted stuff, what it all means, what he thinks it means, and tries to figure out what's going on, which is hiding everything. But he just goes over it all in minute detail. Is it minute detail? Did I say that right? Anyway, it's a great video. It sucks. Here, I'll jump a little forward just to show you some things here. Look.
The blank, but regardless, they were not ever talked or labeled UAP, but rather, again, balloon, UAS, drones, and so on. So there was no mention of it. This is stipulating that anything that falls under this category that's being proposed for release, like a DD Form 1910, this has to apply, which you will learn in a few minutes, puts it at a security classification of secret or above, which would be top secret. So this defined all that. So is that line in there to ensure that if anybody else came along and filed a DD Form 1910 and said, hey, this balloon video should be declassified, it's not going to slip through the cracks.
Wow.
So very interesting line there that I felt was there for a reason, but let me stress, that's just speculation.
Yeah.
All right, number 6, foreign disclosure. And don't worry, there's not a whole lot of reading here, just simply because a lot of it's redacted, which you'll learn in a minute. Foreign disclosure. Any disclosure to foreign officials of information classified by this guide shall be in accordance with the procedures set forth in Secretary of the Navy Instruction 5510.34a and Department of the Navy Foreign Disclosure Manual of September 2007. If a country with which the DoD has entered into a reciprocal procurement memorandum of understanding or offset arrangement expresses an interest in this effort, a foreign disclosure review must be conducted prior to issuance of a solicitation. 7, definitions, unidentified aerial phenomena. Any aerial phenomenon that cannot be immediately identified, period.
What's that? Oh, one more? Let's go. Here you can see how heavily redacted some of this stuff is. Wow. Nice. Nice. Unbelievable. This is so cool. All right, let's go, I think 29, was it? Yeah, 28 and a half, I think, right around here.
And that was the issue with all of that. So let me show you some real-time examples of what now this does. I'm going to start with someone else's FOIA request. I highlighted this on theblackvault.com, but I'm starting with Alex Garcia's request. Great researcher who discovered that within the naval intelligence activity, there was a top secret information memo that essentially was about unidentified aerial phenomenon, but was essentially entirely blacked out. And you'll notice here at the bottom that classified authority block. Most people just blow right past it because it just looks like, you know, some additional jargon nobody really cares about. So they look at all the information and it's all blacked out. These are the first 2 pages. But when you zoom in, this is what authorized all of that classification. The UAP Security Classification Guide, what we just went over.
That's amazing.
That information that was all blacked out is not scheduled to be declassified until 2045.
Wow.
Again,
this is great. He's actually now teaching us how to read FOIA requests or FOIA documents that were FOIA requested, and you get them, and now you're seeing what he's doing, and it's a lot of work. But I thought that was just an interesting thing to look at because it does categorize just about everything very neatly, and things that are, for our eyes, secret or top secret. So I like that John did this. That was pretty cool that he went into the detail. He does that now. I appreciate him doing that. I've learned a lot from that guy. If you really want to do that and get documents from the government, contact John Greenwald, man. He's been doing it 30 years? 20-something years? I don't know. It's a long time. Maybe 25 years? Whatever it is, it's long. Somebody's saying, okay, it's Joe Merja. Let's go into a little Lou now. Hold on a second. And a little Lou world, because we were going to touch on a little Lou today. Why not? He's just been all over Twitter, and every now and then he makes a comment, and everybody goes nuts. Crazy. I think I'm starting to lose my voice. Yeah, maybe the end. The end is near. Yep, they put something in the air over here. It's filtering in, and they're killing me. They watch me everywhere I go. I'm being watched. No, I'm joking. All right. So Red Rum Joe Merja, says, this is really messed up by Lou. And it says, Lou. Lou states, the last thing I need is someone like a UAP Mike to show up at one of my shows with, I don't know, a handgun, or there to hurt me in some way. And what does it say? Because I backstabbed the hero, Elizondo, or I'm a traitor to the hero. That's some scary shit. Oh, Lou Jimenez said that. Oh, not Elizondo. What? What? Lou Jimenez said that? Oh my God, the last thing I need is someone like a UAP Mike to show up at one of my shows, I don't know, with a handgun, or there to hurt me in some way, because I backstabbed the hero Elizondo, or I'm a traitor to the hero. That's some scary shit. Wow. Wow, what a pussy. What a baby. Then don't open up your mouth. If you can't stand the heat. Oh, he did get out of the kitchen. Oh, he quit. That shows you what kind of weak ass he is. He even stated that he was what? He stated that he was, what is it, by the DOD? He was being, what is it? When you do something to make somebody scared and they do it because they're scared. What is that called? Why can't I think? Didn't he say, Lou Jimenez said he was something by the DOD. And I can't think of the word. I'm embarrassed right now. That sucks. Not intimidating. Not the victim card. He is playing both of those. Intimidate? No. It starts with a B. Not boycotted. He was, they say if you don't do this, then we're going to kill your family. Not threatened. Blackmailed. Thank you. He said it because of Richard Butt. So he stated on a show, oh, yeah, I was blackmailed by the DOD. He said that. He said that. And then it came out he wasn't. Then when he started talking about it, he wasn't blackmailed by them. So Joe Merja now has part 2 of this, says, probably not slander, but it's problematic. Mike, look into that. My God, a total meltdown. Sorry for staying on this drama, but that's a serious thing to say. What's coming out of Lou's mouth is some scary shit. Mike is very vocal, but to insinuate he might commit violence? What the F? Exactly. And then here is a video. It shows UAP Mike. Every able-bodied individual of appropriate age should be familiar with the Kalashnikov platform and how to reliably operate it. Here's my wife, Cosmic Dahlia, training on full auto. So I guess UAP Mike knows how to shoot. Good for him. Good. He's a red-blooded American. He's a red-blooded American. You're not, Lou. Lou Angeles. You quit on your people, and you're a pussy. How can you be both? Oh, yeah, that's why he quit. I forgot. Oh, he's going to take this and use it in a video against me. Good. Good. And I don't care if my friends don't like what I'm saying. Wish I didn't. Too bad. My life. Mr. DB Cooper with that's $20, but it looks cool, man. I'm the most peaceful person. Till you mess with mine. Yep. And Lou Angeles shouldn't be saying that. Thank you, Mr. DB Cooper. You're like, one of the, if not the biggest supporter of the show ever. So thank you very much for the $20. Mucho gusto, generoso. Well, give you one of these. Let's see. Excuse me. I don't have nothing. Yeah. Mucho gusto, generoso. Truthology for ufology. Why did I play that one? Thanks, Mr. D.V. Cooper. Thank you. Anyone here from Utah? I'm sorry if you are. Oh. Bigelow and casinos. What's this here? Jucalian? We overturned 72 years of Tory rule under the banner of transparency and accountability. Things are getting better now. I appreciate you saying that. I totally respect it, but they're not. They're only better. Okay, they're not better for the public. It's better for the government people, the pilots who see these things and maybe get injured. They can now report these things without being demoted or fired or reported to fly a desk. So that has gotten better. Whistleblowers can come forward now without having, not yet, right? Oh, no, they did pass it, right? The Gallagher and something else act that passed. So where whistleblowers can come forward. That's good without being, losing their pension or things like that. But I don't think these people can forget thinking that even though I can willfully now and legally talk about the things I saw when I was in the Army or Navy, Air Force, Marines, but how can I not forget that they kill people too? All right, yeah, maybe I won't lose my job or my pension, but my family's dead. Yeah, so, I can still see whistleblowers not wanting to come forward for that. So 72 years? I think it's 77, isn't it? Since Roswell? 47. 57, 67, 77, 87, 97, 2007, 2017. That's 70. 18, 19, 20, 21, 75 years. Close. Maybe it is 72 from when things got crazy. I don't know. Good conversation. Thank you. What's that? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I saw my name. So let me get back to what we were talking about. I'm not saying let me get back. I'm going to get back. Nobody's holding me back. That is huge. I can't believe Lucy R. said that. I can't believe it. But I understand why he's scared. I've been there before. Hey, I had people say when I was married, they're going to come over, stab me while I'm sleeping, rape my wife as I watch, and skin my dog alive, and then hang them all upside down. All because I said, there's no Bigfoot on your neighbor's porch. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You don't know anything. You don't live here. You don't know. And meanwhile, I'm talking to a guy who's a crystal meth head living in Fresno, California. And he was a crystal meth addict. He said it. That's why his teeth were falling out. He was all disheveled and dirty. You know who you are, Robert. Mr. DB. Well, we already did this. We already did that like 8 minutes ago, I think. But thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I thought, I'm like, hey, did I just hit that again? I'm like, no, I didn't. Yeah, I already hit that. Yep. Better safe than sorry, though. Thank you, CA. All right. I just can't believe that Lou said that. I just can't believe it. That is, to me, just wild crap. That's just wild. Wild. Really is. All right. We know the congressional document reveals some UFOs not man-made represent some serious shit. We get it. All right. We don't need to keep going over that. Stephen Greenstreet says there is no evidence Lou Elizondo was the director of an official Pentagon UFO program called ATIP. We know this. There is also no evidence an official Pentagon UFO program called ATIP beyond as just a nickname for OSAP even existed. Wow. Huh. Wow. This is crazy. There's so much crap going on. I can't get over this. Stephen Greenstreet replying to Lou Elizondo. Greenwald released a 3-hour video breaking down the IG complaint documents. I didn't watch it. Pentagon bad boy Luis Elizondo was the former head of the Pentagon ATIP. One of my favorite shows, Ancient Aliens. So what? You've turned into a smug, nasty, mocking debunker. Lou and others that have come forward are patriots. Ancient Aliens is an interesting, fun, cool show inspiring and educating folks who'll never have access to an alternative narrative nor the amazing artifacts and places by Victoria Gomez. I bet, or Gonzalez, I'm sorry. I saw Gomez. I'm like, whoa. Victoria, whoever she is, Gonzalez. They will support Lou until the day they die. And they will love Ancient Aliens till the day they die. and believe everything they say has to go with the ancient alien theory. Ancient alien theorists suggest they're right and you're wrong. Meanwhile, Ancient Aliens is the biggest bullshit TV show, which took me forever to figure that one out. Because I wanted to believe in what they were saying. And everybody, even my friends, they're like, why do you believe that? That's TV. And I go, because it makes sense. Of course it makes sense. It's Eric Von Däniken making sense. But the reality of it is, they had a technology. It wasn't aliens. And they praised the sun because it was the sun. They didn't understand the sun. So they thought it was like a god. You know, they prayed to it. And the moon was the opposite. Came out at night, but not all the time. Yeah, it's weird. I really liked Ancient Aliens. I haven't watched it. I tried watching it a few days ago, and I just said, stupid. I'm done. I just can't watch it. And I want to believe it, and I want to love it, and I still want to believe that aliens did all that shit, or most of it. Maybe their technology was here, and they left it for us. But then, if they were so advanced and brought that shit to humans, then where'd they go? You know, why'd they become extinct? You know, where'd the Egyptians go? They should still be here today. But there's always a reset. And you know what? It's coming again. Yeah. I don't know if it'll be in my lifetime, but I think within the next 100 years, there will be like a worldwide catastrophe, end of days scenario. It's going to happen. We are long overdue for that massive earthquake on the California, that fault line, and also Yellowstone is way overdue for a massive explosion. A lot of shit, it's like coming again. It's really weird. I've got so much to go over. I may have to come back later tonight and do part 2 to tonight. Maybe we'll do that. I'll come back at midnight after I work out. All right, let's get to work here again. I've got some more stuff. All right. For those who are blocked, this was the thread from Greenwald yesterday. It focused on Lou Elizondo. Let me pull it up. This is from Joe Merja, Red Rum Joe. It's focused on Lou. People were urging me to join forces with John. Just put aside your differences and work together, they said. Now you see why I had no interest in doing that. All right, let's hear what Greenwald posted. He said, that's the account. You admitted to me that you chose to disseminate the private DMs to where you called me mentally unstable, huckster, and arguably felon. Sick, right? You said it was to clear your name. To clear your name? Just curious because I'd like to avoid confusion and conjecture. Elizondo says, to avoid confusion and conjecture, neither I nor my wife are Richard Butt. Of course he's going to say that. No, he's not going to say, yeah, my wife's the butt. Yeah, my wife is the ass. Yeah. I think that Richard Butt is played off of me. To be honest. I'm Richard, and I'm the ass. Get it? Richard Butt. And I think that's Lou. I do. I think it's Lou Elizondo, not his wife. And that makes more sense. I don't think a woman would want that name associated with her. I know it would be semi-genius to do that. I think it's Lou Elizondo. Anyway, replying to the Black Vault, John Greenwald Jr., and, go here. No namer rand. Okay. And Lou Elizondo, have you ever taken a step back and looked at how much drama you've either gotten yourself into, or I'll even settle for what you've surrounded yourself with? With? Admitted sock accounts, random Twitter accounts sharing your DMs on your orders, etc. No namer rando Twitter account here. I shared screenshots after receiving permission from Lou. The purpose of doing so is to correct the record on what the reason for concern if falsehoods about you were Okay. Richard Butt. Hi, John. No name Rander. Oh, I just tried reading this. I shared the screenshots after receiving permission from Lou. The entire purpose of doing so was to correct the record on what he said. No reason for concern. If falsehoods about you were circulating by loud voices, you'd correct it. And let's see. Don't defame Lou Elizondo. It is well known he was the director of ATIP, and any participation in a ploy to saying otherwise to defame and This was the Todd McMurtry, the lawyer, who said to John, even before his show went live, if you're going to talk about Lou and defame him, realize you could be sued for defamatory and other shit. Look at the effect it's having on people that at one time were close to you. I know you see it, or you wouldn't keep doing these types of damage control tweets. You're now flaunting an attorney tweeting warnings only at me, which after I asked you both to justify, you couldn't. Beautiful. So what's the problem? Why wouldn't Red Rum Joe want to join forces with John? I don't get it. Now, I'm asking you this because a lot of people get frustrated when we keep talking about Lou or Corbell or Mellon or Nolan or anybody else. But I don't know what to tell you, but this is ufology. The people that are in it making decisions for us, and we don't have a vote in any of it. We don't. We don't get a say. They don't want to hear what we have to say. They try to shut us out, take us down, characterize assassinations and character assassinations. Again, can't speak tonight. It's just one of those nights. And so on. So that's how Lou operates. He was brought here for one thing and one thing only. To act like he's doing some work that he really isn't doing. And blowing up the UFO community. Because he's gone to channels. Imagine you're starting up your channel. You love UFOs so much, and you want to talk about it, and you're happy with the way things are going. So you start a channel. After a few months, you see Lou Elizondo going on other small shows, and you're thinking to yourself, hey, I support Lou. I'm going to ask him to come on my show. And he does. Now you are an Elizondo fan for life, and that's what Lou is doing. He's going after the people that, I mean, when I say going after, he's going on the shows to build a small army of people that will say we're crazy, and they will do anything for Lou. It is one of the oldest tricks in the book when you try to build an army from nothing. Lou scoped out all the shows that he wanted to go on. See, he doesn't need the big shows. I figured this one out too. He's already in mainstream media. He doesn't care about this shit. He doesn't care about views. He doesn't care about subscribers. He doesn't care about that. He's mainstream media Lou. So why would he go to the small channels? To make them love him. It's the oldest trick in the book. And as soon as you say something he doesn't like, he will take you down faster and he will leave you faster than your stepfather did. How did he say that? All right, your stepmother, your mother. How about that? Why did I say stepfather? Oh, because they've already had two fathers leave. The real father and then the stepfather left. That's the funny. That's a good joke, actually. I should write that one down. Where did that happen? 1 hour, 40 minutes. That's all that was. And what happened? He went on Fessler's show, right? Bootlicking Lou. But the rest of those people left and they started their own because they hated Uncle Fester. They left, started their own, and Lou went on there. Build up some more. And that's how it happens. We don't do that. We don't need to build an army. We don't need to go to other channels and threaten anybody. We don't do that. And nor is that something I promote. Lou is the exact opposite of what Goofon is. Lou's the bully. Lou's the angry guy. Lou's the paranoid one. And Lou's insecure. He is. He's insecure. Oh, I heard he was really paranoid. Thought that Greer paid me and Third Phase and others to talk shit about him. So dumb. And it's like, what would we be talking about? Oh, okay, maybe we would be talking about ancient aliens or something, or maybe we'd talk about the possibilities of another Oumuamua coming in or something. You know, maybe we would be talking about past cases and things of that nature. But this is what's happening in the field. This is what's happening close to home. We're a part of it. We're in the thick of it. They don't like us. And somehow that motivates me to be here. And I like going every day because I don't want to give a day off to them. I want that word to be echoed every single day. That's what I'm doing. If you really want to know, that's why. All right, let's look at a UFO sighting. We'll come back to some of that later. But check this out. A student was left shocked after photographing a large UFO hovering for 10 seconds over the Devon seafront. Matthew Evans, 36, spotted the bright unidentified object while peeping out of his top floor flat window last week. Yeah, that looks like an airplane to me. That's the landing lights. I could even see the wing. It looks like there. So I think this guy is being duped. That looks like an airplane. Yeah, there's no video. And when there's no video, it might as well not even be here. Look, when wokeness comes to Middle Earth, why some say diverse casting ruins the new Lord of the Rings. Yes, they ruin everything. Woke equals loser. Trump said it. It's true. And everybody here knows that by now. And if you don't know it, you're woke. Sorry, I'm not going to mince words anymore to make people happy. It is what it is. Why should I have to mince words? I'm so tired of mincing words. Just not going to be doing it. Nope, can't do it. What else we got? All right, here we go. We got more stuff. What is this? Holy crap. Pentagon admits whistleblower's claim that he continues to work for U.S. Space Force on classified topics. Mr. Elizondo provides technical advice on a variety of classified topics for the U.S. Space Force. Jesus, Elizondo commented. Although the Pentagon's recent statement about my current employment at U.S. Space Force is a welcome change from previous efforts to obfuscate my role in the UAP topic, unfortunately, it does not undo the past couple of years of misstatements about my previous and continued service to my country. Perhaps this is a new and more transparent trend by DoD Public Affairs Office members, but only time will tell. On a positive note, however, it has truly been an honor and privilege to work with some of America's finest. The men and women at U.S. Space Force are some of the most bop-a-da-bop-a-da-bop. Got it. A new role for Space Force? What is this? Frank Kendall, who, despite being a distinct service branch, Space Force falls under the Department of the Air Force, whose Secretary Frank Kendall has previously said, "I've given a great deal of thought to defending American airspace, but not against UFOs." UAPs have reportedly deactivated Minutemen nuclear weapons systems, according to testimony from veterans, including former Malmstrom Air Force Base nuclear missile launch control officer Robert Salas. Of interest, incoming Space Force Chief Saltzman has served as a Minuteman III launch officer and at Malmstrom, in addition to being a National Reconnaissance Office satellite operator. Yeah, I don't like it. No, I'm not a big fan. Not a big fan. Hold on. Somebody just said, check your damn messages. Oh, shit. All right, let's see. Okay. I don't have any. Why do you keep doing that to me? That happens again. You gotta go. Stop lying. Unreal. All right. I have so much to go over. I may come back later tonight. I think I'm going to come back later. I don't know. I think I will, though. Maybe tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's Monday. Tomorrow night. I don't know. I've got a lot to do. I know, right? Do you think that anyone would be dumb enough to put Elizondo the Dondo Rotundo in charge of Space Force? Farce? If it's a farce, then maybe. Well, he's not in charge. He's just a consultant. That's it. All the money in Rocket. Yeah, the Artemis thing, and we don't know. Yeah, all the money in a rocket that's sitting on the pad, and we don't know the mysteries of our deepest oceans. I know. Yeah, I know. So sorry to hear that Dorothy sad, and when all this shit is happening, Dorothy's gone? She left? She's sad? The word and the meaning of woke has been twisted on purpose by those who see those who have taken it to the extreme. That's true. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah. But that's what we see it as now, unfortunately, Dorothy. Woke used to mean something, but now it has been, it's been used for anything and everything. I know. I'm faulty for that. I'm just angry. And I see it. I see it in it, though. You know what I mean? What is this, Mr. D.V. Cooper? Seven. Another $20, 200 pesos. Fessler rhymes with I love Cocker Spaniel. I just got that. Oh, no. Well, yeah. Yeah, you got that. Oh, no. Oh, that was clever. All right. Very clever. Mr. D.V. Cooper throwing down the clever soup. Super chat. Oh, my God. Can't believe you just did that. That's funny. Very smart. That's clever. That's clever right there. Holy mackerel, we're getting swamped with the, what do they call these people? Thank you for hiding them. Yeah, we always hide them from the channel. Never give them the opportunity to come back around. Thank you, Mr. D.B. Cooper. Continued support. And the funny super chat that time. That was a good one. Unbelievable. I think I have one last thing we can go over here. Let's see. I want to talk about one good thing, but I have so many good things here. All right, I'll play a video. All right, another one from Think Tank. Let's see if this is the one I wanted. It is, but it isn't. I've got so much I could do. It's crazy. Oh, I know what I want to do. No. I have a video I have to show you, and I'm glad I just reminded myself. Here it is. Here it is. Somebody sent this to me. This comes from Wiseware. It's a UFO over Nassau County, Long Island. Oh, wait, did I play this yesterday? I think I played this yesterday. I did. Yeah, I did. I remember now. Shit. Yeah, that was a good sighting. Never mind. I won't play it. What's this? It's definitely them botting. Yeah, it's a sign of weakness. It is. Yeah, I didn't think of that. Why would they do that to why would they do it to all of us now? If you have more than like 20 people in your chat, they bot you like that. Those are the love bots. Yeah. It is. It's a sign of weakness. Mr. DB Cooper throwing down the yellow fellow $10 super chat or 100 pesos from Mexico. I thought 100 pesos was like 10,000. I thought 10,000 pesos was like $10. I don't know. I guess I'm wrong. It's 10%. So let's say that was what you did before. You did 200, which is a 20, and 100 is a 10 for people playing along. Thanks, DB. I heard you were getting some people talking about you today. I saw on Twitter. Did you know that? Let me see if I can find that real quick. You were mentioned in there as, I don't know what they said. You were just lumped in with other people, including me. I think I found it. Hold on. No. Lou Elizondo says, I am apolitical. Surrounds himself with diehard extremist alt-righter fans and trolls. Hires an ambulance-chasing, openly racist, extreme alt-right lawyer to threaten critics. Quotes extreme alt-right weblogs. It's time to wake up, UFO Twitter, and smell the BS. Manny, throwing down hard. Wow. Wow. That wasn't the one I wanted, though. I didn't realize I was going to spend a lot of time talking on other things, but we did. Oh, Mr. DB Cooper with the... because you can pay for it now. That's all they can do. Huh? Because you can pay for it now. I don't understand. But thank you for that. And we're going to stay on a few more minutes. We're not leaving just yet anyway, because Mr. DB Cooper again. And for the record, I don't personally mess with anyone on Twitter. Right, I don't see you messing with anyone, but somebody put you in there, and I went to go send you a message, and I couldn't find you, which was weird, on Twitter. So, anyway... Yeah, I did not see a Mr. DB Cooper on Twitter. I did check. I tried DB, I tried Mr. DB, I tried Cooper. I tried all different versions just to see if you saw it. But anyway, I'll find it. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Throwing down another yellow fellow, $10, 100 pesos. Thank you for the support again, Mr. DB Cooper. All right, let's pull this up. Brett, I know they don't want you to log off. Brett, for $5 super chat, says, try to use Twitter, and why can't the log off button be in an easier place to find? Did you find the delete button yet? Delete account? I think it's in the same place, right? Yeah, I think it's on the same page. They made that hard too. But once you find it, you know. And now you know where it is. You know what's really hard? Facebook. Tried canceling that out. Brett S. throwing down a 5-spotter. Thank you very much. A mucho gusto generoso. Beep. Thanks, Brett. I still have Nixon right here to talk about. And I think tomorrow is going to be the day we do the Nixon thing. I didn't forget it. It's right up here. Nixon's ET time capsule UFO disclosure changes history. Dark journalist and Robert Merritt talked about this for over an hour. And I want to talk about it tomorrow. So tomorrow, I'm making a note of it now. We'll go over the Nixon's ET time capsule. Pretty cool. Is that another one? Oh, it's another Mr. D.B. Cooper with another $200. It's a copycat. I would always touch bases with you. Okay. No, that's the whole thing. They typed your name, but there's no account to it. There's nothing pops up when you hover your mouse over it. And when I typed it in the search, you were nowhere to be found. Nothing popped up. They just know you as D.B. Cooper. That's why. And I guess because you were here or maybe on someone else's, you know, maybe at the Angry Channel, whatever. But they definitely use you. I'll find it. Thank you, DB. $200. $20. All right, let's pull this up. All right, this better be real or else I'm going to have to block you. It's not real. Hold on. It's not real. All right, here we go. Hope you guys are enjoying the night. We're right smack dab on the other half of 50% more to go for the holiday. Tomorrow, you know, you have tomorrow off, I hope. We'll be back. We'll be here tomorrow for sure. All right. Imagine what validation of anomalous tech opens as a virtuous economic feedback cycle once the politicians, scientists, and industry come aboard. That's Gary Nolan. He says, imagine what validation of anomalous tech opens as a virtuous economic feedback cycle once the politicians, scientists, and industry come aboard. Well, first of all, Gary, Professor, if there's validation of anomalous technology that can propel our society 100 years forward in advanced technology, of course it would have already been on board. Industry and scientists and politicians would already be on board for that to become public knowledge. God, is he stupid? Don't you think the day they announced that there's anomalous technology we got, don't know if it's aliens or if we found it in an archaeological dig site, Bob Lazar, if that was to go public, they would have been talking about that for a long time. You know, what does he know? Brett S. with another $5. My question, and I think I know where Nixon would hide the info in the White House besides giving to Kissinger. There's a lot of secret places in the White House. Secret floorboards, secret compartments that were put in that nobody knows about. And when a sitting president is on his last term, doesn't tell anybody about that secret passage or that secret hiding place with the secret note that has secrets on it. That would be cool. If that's what each president does, they create or maybe there's a space that only the president knows of, and they just put a little note in that little secret space for the next president to read, and it has to do with all of the high strangeness, corruption, all the people that you need to watch out for. I bet there's a little book like that each president maybe gets assigned. I don't know. Here's all the people. Yeah, I know what you're saying. They have all that. Right, I get it. But I'm talking secret shit that's not put in on a document and stamped and signed. I'm talking about just stuff that's on their mind. They took me to Area 51 today. No aliens. You know, something like that. Or I went to Antarctica into a secret cavern and everybody was there. The Pope was there. Buzz Aldrin was there. Even Putin was there. And they showed us a spacecraft buried in the ice. You know, and they put that note in there. I found out who killed JFK. Put that note in there. Anyway. Good stuff, Brett S. Appreciate it. Mucho gusto, generoso. Tell you what, I just got hit with the tired. I'm tired now. Now it's time to go. Thank you, moderators and super chatters. Thank you very much for your support. I can't believe where we are in this field right now. This whole field has gone crazy. Except us. We're not crazy. We're the sane ones, I think. I think we are. Now, you know, I don't want the drama more. I just like talking about the people in the mainstream media. And when other people comment and attack me on it, I have to respond. I don't have to, but I want to. I want to let them know that that's not okay to think that way. That's not okay to say that to me. And I'm going to fight back. And as a Goofonian, I think that is our biggest trait. We fight back and we don't take shit. Because the narrative is wrong in the mainstream media. I don't know what the narrative is, but I think more or less we're on the right side of truth. And that's why we are Truthology for UFOlogy. Truthology for UFOlogy. Thank you, Bernie Muro, with the $5 super dono, throwing down the 5 spot right at the end of the show, a continuing supporter of Goof On. Thank you, Bernie Muro. Mucho gusto, generoso. Hey! Thank you very much. Thank you. Newcomers and veterans, thank you for hanging out, giving the show a chance. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. That's how we grow. You can continually support the show with the links in the description. You know, after the show, there's a thanks button. It's just like a super chat, or you can use PayPal or Cash App. We are supported by you. That's it. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your weekend if I don't see you tomorrow. And with that being said, alien bless you.